What's up, guys? I'm here with Tony. We're going to be taking a look at some Tokarovs. This one is made in Russia by Zastava in Yugoslavia. This one is a Narenko made in China, and this one is Polish and it's made in the Radom factory. So out of these three guns, Tony, which one do you think is going to perform the best?
I'd say probably the Russian. Yeah, my mother Russia, you can't beat her.
Russia was the first one to come up with the Tokarov, and it was carried by its military, and then China, I guess, liked the design and copied it. Did not as good as a job on the reproduction, and Poland looks pretty slick. Go over some of the similarities that you see there, Tony.
Yeah, so basically, on all these guns, which obviously they're empty, they're, locked back, no live rounds in them, magazine's empty. So basically your slide release, obviously on all of them, hammer similarities, but you do have some different serrations here that are obviously different, or a few of them, especially this one here being made in Poland. Beautiful piece, different grips as well, but the takedown pins on all of them for the slide release, and some of your safeties are a little different
quite
as well.
A bit different. Yeah, I would say that's the main similarities. The main thing that's different is the safety design.
Yeah.
The safety design on these is different in each production of this gun, and I also noticed that some of the grips feel like they're different sizes.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna get a more close, in-depth look at these guns. This one especially has some really cool import and export markings and things on it. It's pretty cool. They all are really nice examples of the Tokarov, and we'll look at them a little closer. All right, so let's take a closer look at these guns here. What was you saying about the mag safety?
Yeah, so the Russian here, it has a magazine disconnect safety, so the magazine's not in it, so it will not. Obviously, the gun is clear. It will not fire with pull the trigger.
Yeah, and it's got some really cool markings here that I wanted to show you. I don't know what that is. If it's an import mark, I don't know if the camera will zoom in on it.
I think you got it there.
I don't know if that's an import mark or if that's the manufacturer's stamp. But anyway, it's a really interesting identification mark there or something. But yeah, I think the Russian one by far seems to be the better made one. I don't know.
Yeah,
That Polish one is coming up close behind, but the safety here, you can see the safety just latches into the slide there to prevent it from firing on the Russian one, and it's a little bit different on some of the other ones. I think the sights, the rear sights, I was going to say looked a little taller, but I think they're about the same. The hammers on these guns are pretty much identical. Still got the safety on. It's like a rounded hammer, and they're all 7.62 by 25. I don't think we mentioned that previously. Or
no, they're pretty awesome guns. I'm like you though. The Russian, it does look a little well made versus the other ones. You can tell obviously the sights are pretty close. The barrels, stainless there.
It looks like the Chinese one here. It looks like somebody. Is this the Chinese one?
Yeah, that's Chinese there.
This Chinese one here looks like somebody took like a hammer and a chisel and marked it Narenko, made in China by Narenko. So I don't know. I'm guessing that was the importer who did that, because I doubt the Chinese people would have put the markings in English, but I could be wrong. But Tony was pointing out, like I said, you can see these are empty. Tony was pointing out the safety on this one doesn't seem to work. I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah.
The safety is on, and you click it a couple times and it'll just fire.
Yeah,
So,
that's what you get with the,
the Chinese,
Russian.
Yeah.
China tries.
And I also noticed that I think the grips on these are shorter and smaller than the grips on the other ones. They're like, so this is the Chinese compared to the Russian here. The grips are like smaller on the Chinese version for some reason. But the Polish one,
Yeah.
I think
got distinct characters, don't it? Yeah.
Yeah. The Polish one and the Russian one are pretty close in terms of manufacturing. As you can see on this one, the safety is moved from up here to down here. It no longer catches in the slide. It's actually got a internal safety now on this one. Hammer looks the same, rounded hammer. But the serrations are different. Definitely different.
I'd say that I like that kind of on that Poland.
Yeah.
That slide, I just kind of gives a little different there.
Yeah.
Versus the Russian, but the Russians obviously got probably a little bit better feel steel wise.
And they're the ones who, invented it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Designed
exactly.
it.
They feel like there's a little bit better made. I mean, not knocking the Poland, it feels better.
Yeah.
But I do like the characteristics off the slide and safety.
There's some kind of interesting marks here on the Polish one. Say 1952. So wow, that gun looks in really good shape to be made in 1952.
Yeah. Awesome round too. I mean, that 7.62 by 25, which is just pretty cool here. I mean, it's by all means it's bigger than a 357 SIG. Yeah, so there's your 7.62 by 25 and
yeah, this is a neck down. The reason why we compare it to the 357 SIG is because it's neck down like a 357 SIG. But this was, from what I've been told, which I hadn't really looked into it, somebody that came in the gun store told me that this was the speed king as far as handgun rounds was concerned until they started making, I think maybe it was, he said until the 357, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
That sounds about right. 357's got some horsepower.
Took the awesomeness of a 357 SIG, made it like a 10 millimeter case, like there was. I can't think what that is when they convert the 10 millimeter to a 9 projectile. But that's kind of like a 30 carbine done the same thing with shortened.
Yep. But we're going to try to take these out and shoot them. Probably not today because it is raining. It's been raining all day.
Yeah.
And probably not tomorrow. It'll be wet, but. We're definitely going to go out and shoot these things.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you never know.
What, tomorrow?
It might drop.
We might shoot tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I hope we can upload it.
But yeah, we'll go out and we'll shoot all 3 of these guns and see how they handle. Check them for accuracy, for functionality. See if any of them jam. How many? I'm not going to obviously we're not going to go put like thousands of rounds or hundreds of rounds through these guns, but
we can.
Yeah, we might put like a couple mags or something. That ammo is hard enough to find, but we'll do a mag or 2 of each one and see. Maybe we'll pick a shooter, or maybe each one of us will shoot. And, we'll see which gun has a tighter group, but I mean, that's really no way to tell if you're just shooting a handgun. But anyway, we'll go do that and get back at you. What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all?
We're here at the spot. We're going to shoot some of these Tokarovs. Right here we got the Polish one. It's empty, of course. I'm going to put 3 rounds through it, and then I'm going to let Tony put 3 rounds through it. Going to see how it functions, and we'll give y'all our impressions. We'll do that one at a time, and then we'll see which one we think is the best.
Yeah.
And we got a mystery gun at the end, so y'all stay tuned for that, and put your guesses in the comment of what kind of gun it is. So we're going to start out with 3 rounds. I'll put my ear protection and eye protection on. Wow, that's crazy, dude. There's my 3. I got on safety. You want to try it out, Tony?
Yeah, coming on, man. What do you think about it? Feel good in hand at 7.62 by 25?
Yeah, it's not that bad, man.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a kick.
Feels like a really good, you know, like almost like a 1911 in your hand, you know.
It's got the safety on, so.
Not bad.
So I think it shoots a little bit to the left.
Yeah, definitely for sure to the left.
Yeah.
I can concur with that.
But overall, I mean, it's a pretty smooth shooting gun. I mean, it.
You could feel like it, you know, almost like 357 SIG, you know, but a little hotter, you know. I mean, that's a pretty sweet gun.
For it to be so old and everything, man, I mean, it functions well.
Yeah,
I'm
very well.
impressed with it. All right, let's try the second Tokarov. Okay, so up next we're going to go with the Norinco. This is the Chinese version of the Tokarov. We're going to see how this thing functions compared to the Polish one. You got your ears in, Tony?
Yes, sir. So
yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So the mag hangs out farther than the grip.
I got you.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hold it there, Drew. I got you. What you think? You think I can shoot a little better?
That one's got a little more kick to it. Watch your
watch it. You get a little
come back and
snake
get you.
bite.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's no fun.
Failure to feed on the Chinese Norinco. Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna, I zoomed in. Got a ear. Hold it for the camera here. Held it right there, Drew. Yeah. Chinese Norinco got a failure to extract.
Yeah, and not to mention the non-working safety really comes into play. The safety does not work at all.
Yeah, it's a kind of a floppy situation there.
So I never noticed before that the mag sticks out farther than the handle there. So dang, it is.
Yeah, she jammed up pretty good. Yeah, we'll
have to deal with that later.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so up next, last but not least, this is the Zastava. This is the one that's made in Yugoslavia. So we're anticipating that this one will be the best. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, truth is about to be revealed.
Yep. Hey man, you know what?
What's that?
I think that
The mag.
we got the mag switched up.
It could have been the issue. Maybe the.
That was a shorter mag
Yeah.
than the other one. Okay, give us just a second here. Okay, so we figured out what we did there is we just assumed all the mags were the same size, and there wasn't. So the Chinese mag was one round shorter than the others. So
The Russian actually holds one more round.
Yep. So we'll try this thing out here, see how it does. It already feels smooth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Issue.
It's not firing that one round.
Huh.
Oh, the safety got moved up.
Oh, safety? Might be messed up.
Yeah, that safety.
Kinda.
Yeah. We'll try that one out.
Let's see, it's flopping on you probably.
So that safety don't have to be all the way engaged apparently for it to work. If you barely push up on it, it'll stop firing. Yeah, there's only two left because I ejected that one.
Let's see what she does there, sure.
I think that was more accurate.
Yeah, you definitely, you can tell that this one does shoot a little better.
Yeah.
Pass that off to you. Zoomed in.
So what I was saying is what had happened was this safety was just barely lifted up a little bit like that right there, and the gun would not fire. So it don't have to be all the way engaged for the safety to prevent the gun from firing. If it's just a little bit up off of its home position, then it won't allow you to fire. That's what was happening there. But I would say that overall this one was definitely more accurate than the other two.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Tony?
I definitely feel it. The better quality, a little bit more accuracy out of it. So definitely, and one more round. I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah, but I also thought the Polish one did extremely well.
Seemed to do better than
the Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese seem to do like a little less, just a little cheaper made maybe. But you got to think these guns is how old they are, and their safety issues and other things. I mean, they're older guns.
But we'll be fair and we'll reload. We'll put 4 more in the Chinese with its mag,
original mag,
and we'll run it through there just to see if it has any failures.
Yeah.
So this is now you can see this is the Norinco with its mag, with the gun's mag that it's supposed to have, and it fits flush. So we learned something new today.
Yeah.
Let's give it a couple shots.
If you ain't messing up, you ain't learning.
Yeah. Pretty smooth. Oh, I got to put my glasses on.
Did pretty good there.
That's pretty good. So maybe it was just the mag. I mean, really, all in all, this is not a bad gun either. I mean, you can definitely tell it has more recoil than the other two. Maybe it's because of the shorter grip or something. I don't know.
Shorter handle on it.
Less weight, you know. But you can see right here, I don't know which one of them did that, but you have to watch out for those hammers because they come right back on you here. And so for our final gun, since we're shooting the 7.62 by 25, we've got one. I will tell you that it's a CZ, and we're going to take 3 shots apiece with it and see what we think as far as how it compares to the Tokarovs. So this is the CZ, and go ahead and comment before I tell you what it is, what gun this is, which one you think it is. And you can go back and watch some of the other videos, and we briefly went over some of these other surplus guns, but this CZ is roller delayed. I'm pretty sure that's what the guy who sold it to me said anyway. So we'll do 3 rounds apiece with it and see what the difference is between this one and the Tokarovs, and we'll see which one we think was a better weapon. Pretty smooth. Man. We got so many holes in the paper, I can't tell.
It's definitely one in the center of the chest. Yeah, I can tell you, we've been dancing around the
yeah, I know.
chest.
That one seems to be a little bit more accurate.
A little bit more?
Yeah. Yeah, I just use the decocker. Safety should be on.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Got a decocker.
Yeah, I got a decocker.
It is a little smoother, more of an updated pistol, you know?
Yeah. That was close, right in the throat. All right.
We'll pass it off. I got the camera zoomed in there when we're shooting.
Yeah, so really, I mean, it's hard to say which one's better.
Yeah.
All those guns.
Gun, it shot a little straighter, it shot a little higher, but it shoots a little straighter, I think.
Yeah, and all these guns, actually, I mean, they're pretty good firearms. I mean, I thought all of them were pretty good firearms.
Yeah.
I mean, you especially think about their time, you know. So yeah, comment what kind of gun this is, and we'll talk about it again maybe later on in another video.
Give a quick show of the gun. Bring it out here.
Yeah.
Let's displace this gun. They can kind of get him a good hint in there.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give them too good of a hint because the numbers on the side, the make's on the side of the gun.
Hide the side. There you go. Yeah.
I was just going to release the slide so they could see it.
Brief. Little.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that a good?
Yeah, it's good. Hold it right there for a minute. Yeah.
You see this one, this gun has a safety and it's got a decocker. CZ, you know.
Above and beyond.
Yeah, they've been making quality firearms for a long time. But anyway, my overall impression of the 7.62 by 25, that was the first time I've ever shot a 7.62 by 25, and man, what a round.
Yeah, impressive.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not really that snappy. I didn't really think so.
No, I can imagine where that was a pretty good all-around round back in the day.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to make some more of these. Of course, we've got our lives going on, and we're both work full-time jobs, so don't know if we can put out 3 or 4 videos a week unless, you know, things start changing as far as the channel goes, which this is our first attempt at making a video, so I'm talking way far in advance. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time.